Finally, we're going to end up with continuing the deep dive, and we're going to go beyond just the player type. So this is going back to Amy Jo Kim. We were on her blog last week when we were looking at the player journey.
Yeah.
Now, Miss Kim has a fantastic article on the social interaction matrix. This is taking the player types and moving it to a slightly different direction, but still the same concept.
Yeah, it is.
Take it away.
So
beautiful.
you have, if you recognize the ones, okay, you have compete up in that corner. The folks who express themselves, expression is important. The folks who go explore and the folks who collaborate.
Yep. So Kim took Bartle's concept and, like we talked about, changed up the matrix, changed up the different metrics of comparison, but it's still the same freaking concept. One is this right here is more outgoing, more ingoing. This is more people. This is more world.
Yeah.
So in this particular concept, what she's done is she's taken the player types and she's titrated it now towards more of a interactive system.
Right. She focuses on social games.
Yes.
What different players you'll find in social games.
Right. And she's 100% right, by the way. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So for example, those who are up in the upper left-hand corner are more about the competition. Now, this doesn't have to be PvP.
No, it doesn't.
This can be PvE with leaderboards, like what Tron just said. I'm the type of gamer where I love competing, but I like to do it when collaborating, so team battles. Exactly. So in Tron's case, the left side of this is really where he likes to have his experience. And the competitiveness is more about how I and my team can achieve victory, as opposed to how I can just kill everyone else.
Right.
Because there are players who want that. All they want to do is be the king of the mountain.
Right.
They want to be able to whip it out and go, I'm the best. Anyone who tries to stop me, I'm going to whoop their butt. While there's others who are like, I'm the best because my team backs me.
Yeah.
And then there's, on the lower left-hand corner, the collaborators who just want to create and do things with other people. Those are the people who don't care so much about the results as long as they get to have the social interaction of succeeding with someone else.
They're working together with the team to do something. And, honestly, collab, I can think of a really good example of collabing, and that is when we were trying to create some armor.
Yeah.
And
when you would gather the mats.
I would gather the mats.
And I would forge them.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in ESO. Yeah. That's a collab. But in that particular instance, what we were looking for was us working together to achieve a greater result. Because what is it? One of us is never as strong as all of us.
Right.
That concept.
That's it.
That concept. And then on the right side, we have people who are more interested in expressing themselves.
Yep.
Which could be people who, and it can be anything, guys. It can be from making your bard character learn all the songs so your character can sing, to your character getting all the dyes so they can have the really cool costume.
Yes.
To being the person to climb up the fountain so you can stand on the king's statue and do hip thrusts.
Yes.
Even goofy shit like that is considered to be expression.
Yes, it is.
So that's fun. People who want to express themselves, it's all about screaming out their individuality, who they are.
And that's really cool.
Yeah.
And then you have the explorers.
Yeah. Who are interested in just exploring the world.
Yeah, just to see what all's there.
Yeah. What does the world have to offer?
Yeah, exactly. So Tron is what you bringing up healers and MMOs?
A healer in an MMO is someone who would be competitive, who would help their team.
Okay.
Who prioritizes helping the team over everything else.
Yeah. But I agree with the next comment. What class someone picks can speak volumes as to what type of player they are, what type of play style they like.
I did not realize until I played ESO that I enjoy tanking.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I really enjoy tanking. Because for me, it's the idea of, I'm an attention whore. So I'm getting the attention of the enemies so that the deeps, like what Teal would play, could kick butt. I've never played a healer. I don't think I could. I could try. But I definitely enjoyed tanking. I loved tanking in ESO. So I learned something about the kind of player I was playing that role in that game.
Absolutely. Yeah. I learned that I can't stand tanking. I can't stand it.
You really don't do a lot of damage.
No, I do not. I don't do the whole tank thing.
No, they don't do damage. They just sit there and chip away while, getting heat.
I like DPSing and heals.
Yeah, you do like to heal.
One of my characters was a dedicated healer, and I was always being grabbed up by the teams for the boss raids.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Because I was good at what I did.
Yeah. You prioritized. Unlike some healers who just spam the heal button out of spite and disdain.
You don't do that. You're not a successful healer if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, unfortunately, healers do get abused a lot in those games.
Yeah, they do.
So they get jaded. So KV says hardcore collabing would be like the Minecraft players making various crazy things or doing a collaborative game dev project.
That's it.
More the first one, the second one.
Yeah.
Collaborative game deving is, you can create a Bartle's matrix for game developers, 100%. We're talking about game players.
Yeah, and this is specifically geared toward players.
I kind of would like to see someone do a Bartle's chart here for game devs.
Ooh.
That sounds like something like Will Black would do.
Challenge.
Jeff would do that.
Yeah.
I might do that. That'd be cool. Someone smart do that.
Yeah.
Someone smart. KV says healing is just taking, but the only attention you get is when allies do something dumb and you blame them for it. Yes, the jaded healer.
Yeah.
Oh, and hey, Roxy, good to see you tonight.
And there's Roxy.
FF14 made Roxy go healer.
Okay.
Because they enjoy standing.
But they can't stand the queue times.
Oh my goodness, that is.
Yeah,
that is true. That is true. So yeah, to kind of continue on this, and this is a deep dive. Like we can rabbit hole the hell out of this. This right here. Go ahead,
I like this matrix right here, guys. This is so good. Acting content, interacting people, and then the different words that are in each quadrant.
Yep.
Yeah. You see that customize is low on acting but high on content. Mm-hmm. Choosing is way to the end of content but very low on acting. Yeah. Whereas building is high on acting but very low on content.
Exactly. So these words, by the way, are not just tossed in there. They are kind of put in general ideas of where they would be.
Yeah, they are.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's such a great matrix that Kimmy Jo did.
What I really love is that she's not just talking about the play styles of people in relation to game goals. Because look at the one down at the bottom of compete. All the way to the left by people. High people, very little acting, very little interacting, and that's comparing.
Comparing, yeah.
How many players do you know, especially ones you're friends with, will talk about this cool sword they found or something they built? That's comparing. That's a player type. Mm-hmm. That is the competition of a player showing off to his friends this cool thing they got.
Yeah.
I mean, this is fantastic.
I can't say any more about it. This is a fabulous matrix, and this is something I'm going to probably print out and keep on my wall.
You really should,
because this is so informative.
If you're creating a socially based game, Kim's version of Bartle's player types is a really good indicator to look at for your target audience and the type of experience you're creating.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I said last week, Amy Jo Kim, I've never heard of her, never been to her blog, and I'm now a regular here, so yay. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, she goes into more detail here. Like I said, this is a rabbit hole that we could probably talk for the next hour and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, the chart does explain why we love RTSs.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're all seeing our play styles on this.
It's amazing.
It is truly amazing.
And it's the psychology. When you break down game development, it's a craft. It's an art form.
Yeah.
But when you talk about the game dev side of connecting players to the experience, that is pure psychology.
Yes.
It all goes back to the gameplay loop and the dopamine release cycle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then as you learn more about the player types that you can connect with, you can figure out how to optimize that dopamine release cycle for them.
Yes.
Which is what you want to do as a developer. As I hit the microphone.
Oh.
If you learn nothing else from us over all the videos you watch, it's learn this. all of these proper techniques and tools and all of these different theories that we teach you. Take all of them, figure out what your player base is going to be, and then find out a way to give them the most pleasure playing your game. By pleasure, I mean the dopamine release.
Right.
Everything from the teach, enforce, test cycle to views and vistas, wayfinding, all that stuff. The whole purpose is make them enjoy your game so that they'll want to play it. If you're focused more on, here's my cool story with my cool characters, my cool plot twists, and my cool systems, and less about how all of that can make my player feel good and happy, then you're not game deving properly.
Yeah.
It's all about,
yeah,
what is the big thing we've been talking about since season 2 started? The UX.
The UX.
It's all about the user experience.
So there it is.